Hi everyone, today I will do the presentation which is about do the data mining of a data set from internet. And the data set I choose from internet is the banking client data. The banking client data consists of four big parts. The first big part is the bank client data, which consists of the age, job, marital information, education level, and default. Default is the credit card in default or not, and the housing. Housing is the client have the house loan or not, and loan. Loan is the client have personal loan or not. The second big part is the last contact information for the current campaign, which consists of the contact type. Well, that is the type of contact you use mobile phone or email to do the contact, and it also consists of the month, day, and duration of the last contact. And the second big part is the contact record data with other information, which consists of the campaign. Campaign is the number of contacts for the customer, and P days is the number of days passed of the last contact, and previous is the number of contacts before this campaign, and the last one is P outcome. P outcome is the result of the last contact. And the last big part is the predict attributes, which is our target attributes. We will use these attributes as input and predict the last one. The last one, term deposit, is the client will subscribe a term deposit or not. So for this case, I will use three classifiers. The first one is decision tree, second one is boosting, and last one is random forest. Before we do the pre-processing, before we do the data mining, we will do some pre-processing for these four attributes. For the age attributes with a large range from 19 years old to 87 years old. So we will separate the age into 5 groups, which is teenager, which is from 1 to 20 years old, and young from 21 to 30, mid-age from 31 to 50, and mature from 51 to 69, and old is from 70 years old to the maximum years old. We will use the numeric binner to do that, and we set the data as below. And after that, we got a new age column, looks like that. So we will change the age column into the new age column, looks like that. And for the day attributes, we will do the same thing, similar to the age attributes, because there are maximum 31 days in a month. So we will change the day into week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. That will be easier for us to do the data mining. So after that, we got a new day column, looks like that. And for the campaign and the previous column, we can't change them into the categorical. So we just bin them into the we just bin them with the same width. So after pre-processing, we got the new campaign, and the previous column looks like that. After that, we do the after that we upload the dataset into the Rattle, and we will set 50% of the data as the training dataset, which is for for us to build the model, and 25% of the model as the validation, and the last 25% of the data as the testing data set. Because this is the first time we do the data mining, we will put all the variables as the input variable and set the last one, term deposit, as the target attributes, which is to predict. Because this is the first time, so we don't know if any variables are important or not, so we can't set any variables as ignore. And the first one, I will use decision tree. Here is the tree looks like, and the top nodes present the very important variables for the classifier to predict the target values, the target attributes. And this is the ROC curve. The area and the curve present the accuracy of this model. So this one is 84%. And second one, I will use boosting. From the variable important plots, we can see the very important variables are with the higher score, and they are on the top. They are previous, compare, and the default. And the not very important variables are at the bottom with the very low score. They are housing, day, and the marital information. So after that, we can say that some variables are not very important in predicting the target values. So we can set these variables as ignore. And this is the training error plot. We can see from after 225, the lines going to flight, and the error rates going to a constant number, about 0.01. So we can say 225 trees are enough for boosting to predict the target values. And this is the ROC curve, is 91%, which is higher than the decision tree. And the last one, I will use random forest. For the random forest, I set different number of trees, 50, 100, and 200. We can see the error rates. From 50 to 100, the error rates are going down, and from 100 to 200, the error rates are going up. So we decide the number of trees are 100. And this is the variable important plots. We can see there are two plots over there. One is mean decrease accuracy, and one is mean decrease Gini. Mean decrease accuracy, the variables with the large number of mean decrease accuracy are important for the classifier to predict the target values. And for the mean decrease Gini, which is a measure of the contribution of each variables when a variable is used to split a node. So we can say duration, math, and p outcome are very important variables in making decision on if the client will subscribe a term deposit or not. And this is the ROC curve. The area under the curve is 92%, which is higher than both decision tree and boosting. So after that, we can get an evaluation of those three classifiers. The first one is decision tree, and the advantage of it is widely used and easily to interpret the decision rules, and robust to the noise data, and it accommodates non-linearity, and it is non-parametric, and its disadvantage is overfitting, and its numeric inputs may cause some information loss of the important one. And for the boosting, the advantage is the fast, simple, and easy to learn, and it can improve other classifier efficiency because you use decision tree to help to build the model, and it is focused on the harder samples because it will use weight, and last one is no prior knowledge needed about the weak learner. And its disadvantage is sensitive to the noisy data like outliers, and the training cannot be parallelized. And for the random forest, it is the advantage of it. It is easy pre-processing, and it has 2 levels of randomness, and it is parallelization and with high accuracy. And the disadvantage of random forest is the large number of trees will make the running slow and take a large memory capacity. So this is the data of the ROC curve with the testing dataset. So we got 3 ROC curve result. For the decision tree is 84%, and for the boosting is 91%, 91.43%, and for last one is 91.96%. So we got the higher accuracy of boosting. So at last, we decided to use the random forest. This is random forest, to use random forest as the good classifier for this case. Thank you for listening.